maNkz, one of the alumni of Zippel's Counter-Strike team, Ecstatic. Long way from there. So Zippel actually moved to London, but anyway, STYKO starts off well with the Julies, gets popped by Wolfie. So far, not so good for Apeks as they've lost two. Numbers are tied then. A bomb site has been lost as well. maNkz holding angles as CacaNito makes his way up top. jkaem and kyxsan over by the library. An easy frag for maNkz, and things get even more difficult for Apeks now. Very impressive situation for them. That smoke has only just landed. jkaem trying to find something for free. We'll see if maNkz chooses to stand. Rex holding the angles as well. kyxsan has a kit, but there's a lot of frags they need here. Not seeing maNkz just yet. Had to wait for that. That's the sound cue that M80 needed. They know where both these players are now. Not giving them the frags they're looking for. You can see kyxsan maybe trying to hold on to even the desert, even the defuse kit. More expensive than the money he'll get from a frag, so away he goes. He almost died. Almost died.
Oh, kyxsan manages to get away. Bit of extra money with that 1 kill as well. But that's got to be a little frustrating for Apeks when STYKO does so well on that initial hold from Boiler. He gets that double kill. I think they're in good shape. M80 able to run over the bomb site pretty quickly. There was only those 2 CTs starting towards A. So even with those kills, you get left in that retake scenario. And it's pretty comfortable for M80 to establish those crossfires. It's like Wolfie may have some sort of technical issue, so we'll wait to get that resolved. Yeah, I really like the way this M80 roster's been put together. I think it makes a lot of sense to just see how this roster runs through, see which players are going to be good when playing at a pro league, playing at an international competition. I don't think I can really, right now, say any player is a weakness on this squad, which you said earlier is one of the issues we maybe had in the past. Swish's former team, for example. So I'm really hoping that if that is true and the individuals are all solid on this roster, they can do a bit of damage here.
STYKO putting in work. Such is the nature of a pistol round, though. This requires the 1 pop. Don't think they'll be too concerned with it. Scout will be out for nawwk. A full force buy from Apeks. No one leaving money in the hole for a sniper later on. They're really going for a W here. They can be dab hands with these Desert Eagles Apeks. We've seen it before. kyxsan opting for more util and the 5-7. Good ranges on Inferno for that weapon also.
Look like with this force buy, there's some smokes dropped over to kyxsan, so he can delay over on B. Those A players will set up ready for contact in top mid, but that scout blinded early. nawwk falls back. The smoke will deny him again.
Simple and effective from 80 so far anyway. jkaem looking for a second and finding it. jkaem doing big damage, giving his team a chance as the bomb site is taken. Change of grenades to have the threat of position at least, Apeks, but will they pursue this? Moving towards top mid at present. Very likely to lose everything going for a W in this round at this point. Best chances have gone. Now will they be playing for containment here, Apeks? Use and smoke as they move forward. kyxsan still has that diffuse kit from the previous round. He can go in and find out where these players are. Quick tap to Swisher, there's the information, but there'll be no positive resolution in this one for Apeks. nawwk is unable to escape either. And M80 will find their second.
Yeah, I really like that call from M80. I think it's pretty common to get that scout in the second round force buy. And with nawwk playing long with that scout there, just the immediate utility makes it really hard for him to have any influence on the round. It allows that quick wrap into A. And even with jkaem doing a really good job at getting 2 kills, you see just how hard it is for those A players to hold when that wrap is coming in from A long. So I like that that was quite a I would say intricate round there with the utility well timed. The pacing looked good from M80. It's like a good start for them on a map that they have been very good on regionally. Currently on a 5-map win streak on Inferno, our M80, including a win over Evil Geniuses. Jacob's got a problem of his own now. Didn't look like it in that round. We'll get that resolved ASAP.
Yeah, let's see how we get on. In-ears getting popped in again. I can't think of the last time I used in-ears. Obviously, the pros have it underneath the helicopter headsets, if you will, for sound purposes, but obviously at home, you don't need those. Good for summer, though. Those over-the-ear cups can get you roasting.
I don't know why, it just doesn't feel right to me to use like in-ears playing Counter-Strike. I guess because you just use the gaming headset your whole life. Obviously, pros get used to it pretty quick. Promising start for M80, though. Glad to see that their map pick is looking good so far. This one should be a very easy round. Apeks with very little to work with. kyxsan's going to cycle these nades. Really trying some of these tricks. Got one more in the pocket as well. Deep pockets, kyxsan in this round.
Yeah, showing the presence of more than one man. They will eat more. If he got a kill there, that would have been really interesting. But Swisher is undeterred, sending it regardless and seeing that no one is there. Reckon a very strong position now to contain. Oh, gets his bell rung, and that's an AK loss. That's a huge pickup for Apeks. Especially considering nawwk went for the full force buy as well. If they do want to prioritize an AWP, then that will come slower. Every little helps, as they say. AK could be the difference maker in the round to come, but promising from M80 so far. And as you said, we've seen good attention to detail, urgency in the anti-force buy rounds. Coordination has been good so far. Tells you they're hard workers. Again, the interesting test is always what happens when things go wrong.
I think that's really important, especially because maybe regionally in North America, not every team is going to have little tricks on all of these lower buy rounds. But Apeks have had those tricks. They've tried the nades, they've tried the smokes. M80 have been well drilled to deter them. Now we see that AWP out from Wolfie, a full buy for Apeks, including a saved AK. Switch is sticking with that MAC-10 though, so keeping some of the weaker weapons on the M80 side. Let's see what they try and do with that AWP then. Can they find a pick in this round, or they go for something faster?
Well, there's a very fast pick indeed from M80. Swisher trying to trade, but the MAC-10's not going to be the one on this occasion. Without the bonus weapons, who knows what that looks like, but that's a good enough start for Apeks. Man advantage, only 3 remaining for M80 with 1:30 on the clock. Still have a lurker. Hot flash from jkaem. Slowed him down on banana. Now if M80 bunch up, they're likely to have a 3v2 scenario wherever they go, which will give them a chance at a round. Right, coming out of the boiler position. STYKO's still got eyes on top mid. That flashbang won't deter him. He holds position. That's really good info for the squad. Now does nawwk rotate with this? He's stuck quite deep in the pit, but STYKO's going to have a look towards mid. Is he going to have a look all the way down? How do they respond to this? Delay util in the meantime. Still no rotation from Apeks. I feel like they've got a good read on the situation with STYKO's position. Starting to flank now. Will he get there in time? Breck was never long for this world in red health. malbs and Wolfie remain then 2 versus 4. 29 seconds. There's STYKO from the back. Might be about damage from malbs at this point, and there's none to be done. Apeks on the boards.
Yeah, it was looking good initially once they got that pick on banana, but then the rest of M80 were trying to commit into banana with that quick aggression, and 2 of them getting caught out puts them on the back foot. Apeks always happy to make those mid-round moves. They get that flank up through banana. Works well for them. Now nawwk will have an AWP of his own here. Looks like Wolfie is really prioritizing that T-side AWP on Inferno. Not something every team likes to go for. He's gone without the helmet to get it in this round. nawwk gets smoked off of banana early. Looks like no early pick for either team this time.
Banana is being taken quite solidly, quite firmly by M80. kyxsan's got an answer though. jkaem comes back for a pop flash once again. That'll thwart the intended timing for M80. And this is where we get a test of depth. Apeks trying to put them off their game.
Do have to reconsider these close angles on Banana as they retake it. Looks like they have cleared that out. So they feel comfortable they have. Now they can leave their options open. 45 seconds remaining. Bomb looks like it wants to come back to A here.
Look at all the smokes Apeks have got left. They just threw one of 3 that they had remaining. 35 seconds on the clock, and M80 could be in some trouble here. They're really going to need things to go their way. You can see nawwk is in battle sniper territory, but the flank is on. The wrap of the bomb site is here. But they are delivering. It's a great flick for a second from nawwk, looking for a third, and he'll get what he's looking for. Rek then trying to do what he can, but nawwk is good for 4. Battle sniper mode on the bomb site. Apeks put the clock in their favor with their util and delivered all they needed to on A. That's not easy to do, especially with M80 swinging with 2 men from long.
Just got that first shot dropped down. I think he tried to use his teammates as cover as well as they started taking fights. Gives him just that little bit of time to get those further shots off. Really well worked by nawwk there. Just those small decisions of movement all over the bomb site helped him isolate those fights. Now M80 have very little to work with. Wolves with that 1 dig in this round. Actually got a kill with it. CacaNito still fighting. Could be a little risky here. He's going to get dealt with, and suddenly this round is a little more threatening.
Weapon collection service is here. They're all naked though, M80. No Kevlar to be found on these players. That will be quite important for Apeks going forward. Been trying to run that numbers game. STYKO can isolate the fight with the smoke grenade as maNkz sends it through. Is he ready for this? May have heard him. He's got support from nawwk with the AWP, but he's been smoked off now. Gotta stop them from getting to that headshot position. Speaking of headshots, though, this one's escalating real quick now. 2 on 2 as nawwk is posted up. Flick won't come in time, and they might lose to a team with no Kevlar in this round. That would be utterly crazy. And on the way, 1 versus 2. Such a dry round for M80. Talk about a bonus round. Look at the damage they've done already to the economy as well. kyxsan's got no util to force these players out. Only one showing. A simple bait setup from M80 will surely secure them this round. kyxsan's looking everywhere else for the last one. Pusher continues to grief. kyxsan of 2 HP might not even survive the bomb at this point.
Yeah, he has to just get the hell out of there. What a steal of a round for M80. Wolves will die to the bomb, but who the hell cares? They've just robbed that round. They had a single D bought into this round. But Apeks go aggressive in these fights, and that's a stunner from Wolves. The Glock comes in for the follow-up frag, and suddenly they have rifles. And STYKO gets a couple of kills, but it gets brought into the 2 on 2. Wolves and Swish are the 2 highest rated players on this team left together in the clutch, and they pull it off.
Apeks have managed to muster a buy somehow. Oh, jkaem going forward. That's a very big frag for him. Switching up for the AK. Oh, he couldn't find it! That's changed everything. He wasn't on the AK. And that gives Swisher the window he's looking for to change their fortune. Oh boy, that could really have a bad impact on this round for Apeks.
Rotate has to come in, but it looks like M80 are ready to commit to this play, and with both CTs playing behind this CT smoke, they've got to do something to get involved, and CacaNito will do just that. The boost up, making a big difference here. Now this bomb plant will be uncomfortable for M80, but a frag back might allow M80 to get that bomb down.
3v2 retake for Apeks. STYKO's the man with the kit. There is some util for the squad. Wolfie is turning in battle mode. Almost collected two there. Expensive round for Apeks, but they will survive. What a back and forth. So unfortunate for jkaem as well, not standing on the AK as he thought he was, having to fight with the USP instead, but Apeks managed to scrape through on this occasion as they tried to close the gap. Just one behind now, and the money's awkward for M80 once again. You can see the AK wasn't quite in the corner. Oh crap, I've made a terrible mistake.
Yeah, very awkward at the start of the round. Then that boost from CacaNito, getting 2 kills out of that makes such a big difference. See, Wolfie was trying his best at the end there, but movement back into the molly just makes it almost impossible for him to try and win the clutch. Even though that AWP can be very strong in those post plants on the B site, as utility, it can make a big difference against you. So M80 showing competitiveness so far on this map. It looks like Apeks might be slowly taking control on their CT side. Won 3 out of the last 4 rounds. The one they lost was a ridiculous round where they only had 1 deagle up against them. Now in this round, just the 1 AK out for M80. Plenty of Tech 9s, and we know how threatening those can be in the right position.
Swing up top, and STYKO could be in some trouble, or maybe not. Has he done enough? 2 kills is spectacular in that situation. nawwk is in battle sniper mode once again. Charging him, maNkz going for that pre-fire, but nawwk is feeling it. He's been on a DM and he is ready to serve these players up. 3K for him in that one. And M80 gonna have to do something more substantial just to take down nawwk. 9 for 3 at present. He is a brick wall on that bomb site.
Yeah, this A site hold looks really solid. That's despite STYKO putting himself... Oh, man. Oh. All right. Yeah, looking very good on that A site. And that's even with STYKO playing up close against the Tech 9s. Still gets 2 kills, and then nawwk always there to clean up a distance. Surely this round can't be lost.
Made efficient use of their numbers, lining up for nawwk. Rick will be a victim of the shrapnel. A fast eco round is a good eco round. Apeks take the lead then, 5-4. Stabilizing to some degree after the hiccups earlier on. We'll see how much M80 have left in the tank in this first half as we have reached round 10. Wolfie will be on the AWP. That will get much stronger if he's able to make it to a post-plant situation. Grenades left for rotation later on. Some teams will just dump grenades towards that B area. They may be needed in either direction. Apeks will leave them and spawn.
Like this switch up from nawwk. Takes that AWP over to B, which has been a bit of a problem bomb site so far for Apeks. It's going to allow a big A stack. All 4 riflers playing on this A site, making the most of that by playing aggressive in the apartments.
Oh, you know they were going to look for STYKO, but the rifle support for the rifler is here. maNkz will get some kind of revenge, though. We can see Apeks are trying to put M80 into plan B or worse situations. Like the timing of those takes towards top banana. 4 on 3 so far, so good. Walking into nawwk, probably not so good if you are M80. And away he goes. There's the rifle support. The molly is down, not much for Swisher to do. nawwk has a number of options, that's the way he can be. Eats a flashbang, but if support's still here. maNkz creeping through the smoke. Not good for your health, and nawwk is in that mode today. 14 for 3. Ready for the quick scopes. 6-4 for Apeks.
As the initial apartments stack, you can see M80 getting caught off guard by. This is something you've got to get used to when playing against these these European teams, they'll switch their setups all the time. They'll be so hard to read. It allows nawwk to be on this B site this time. Maybe wasn't expected initially. Allows him to clean up. Pistols out again for M80. Great to see that nawwk is just not really missing much today. He can continue to land those shots consistently. Could well be the difference maker here. Oh man, another one.
There is some util for M80 in this round. Question is, what is the plan behind it? Is there a plan behind it? There must be with those smokes. Wolfie lining up a pop flash. 4 remaining for M80. A bomb plant would be a miracle in this round. Let's see what they have in mind. Double nades for STYKO's position. Down to 26, though he will still be a problem. 3 on 3. And they are going to get a bomb plant after all. So, job done, M80. Now, how much more damage can they do? We've seen them steal around already. This one would be perhaps equally as difficult. Next to no HP and nawwk on the hunt. Just flashes for Apeks. Oh, Wolfie with the P250. Done a great job. maNkz just needs to stay alive. Don't give jkaem the space to move out. nawwk moving onto the site with the Julies there. Oh my days. maNkz is still alive. He's got a great angle for nawwk as well. That's going to be the round. Another robbery. Another one in the half. I can't believe it.
Wow, so well worked by M80. They get onto the bomb site quickly. You feel like STYKO in that pit position would maybe be a difference, but that double nade made it really difficult for him to have impact. You see the Tech9 closes the distance, and then that shot from Wolfie was so important. Gets them up to a man advantage, makes it much more difficult for Apeks. Now they don't have those 2 different angles on the retake. They're both coming in from short. It allows the final players to just stall long enough to make it really easy to win that round. Massive shot still with that Tech9 from maNkz though. M80 showing they're not going down without a fight in this one. Now they've got an opener in this round, and that A site looks very vulnerable.
This is such a big opportunity for them. They could completely change momentum. If they can win this round, they could finish with 9 at halftime. That's a massive frag onto nawwk as well. CacaNito out in the open, falling back towards Swishup. Then there were 2, jkaem and kyxsan with absolutely no position and very, very dicey money as well. M80 have been wearing down that economy of Apeks with some very unlikely rounds. Now they've got a chance to finish with perhaps a surprising score at halftime. The work still needs to be done though, but they've created the opportunity at least.
Another well-worked round. Quick reaction to getting that kill onto A. They decide really quickly that they just want to pounce on that A bomb site. They want to use the pace now that they've got that opener. STYKO not able to lock it down this time after falling early. nawwk only able to get 1 back from that pit position. Doesn't have his teammates alongside him. It's a little more difficult to try and slow down that push. Once they close the distance, nawwk was in trouble. Initially took an AWP shot through the wall of the pit as well. Set up moves for comfortable kill. CacaNito could only do so much. A nice lurk from Swisher, something we know he's very good at. Competitive map so far. I'm enjoying this. Very back and forth. I think Apeks will be a little frustrated, though, with some of the rounds they've lost. Maybe feel like they should be in the lead right now.
Looks like they saved enough Apeks to buy a round and not be broken completely. But M80 still have that opportunity. If they can just finish the job, they could lead at half-time with 9. That would be huge for them, I think. But let's see if they could do it. There's limited utility for Apeks. Does that mean more aggression from the squad? 3 men on short as nawwk is stuck in the corner. They don't have the position to do anything about it. Look at the man on road for M80. They're all here. And this round is over so fast. A minute 30 on the clock. And this round is done. That puts finito.
Yeah, it looks like the pacing from M80 is sometimes catching Apeks off guard. And I think that's been M80's biggest strength so far, is when they commit to a play, their timing together is actually really good on a lot of these maneuvers. I'm really happy to see that coming out from M80 here. Saw Apeks were just trying to get that boost going and shift their setup, and it meant that nawwk got a little caught out there before his teammates were maybe ready to help him. He wasn't really in position. He got trapped in the corner. And great to see malbs getting a double kill here as well. He's been their highest rated player on this squad. And I think we're seeing when malbs is getting kills, they're normally high impact. A lot of early round action from malbs so far. That time he gets 2 kills up through short. Just see nawwk maybe not 100% ready for the duel. Then STYKO just dealt with through the smoke in the end. Lovely work from malbs. 80 back into the lead. Finally, that Apeks economy is starting to get a little dry.
In some ways, this looks better than the last one, at least in terms of the util spread across the squad. In other ways, though, it kind of sucks the MP9. Bomb spotted and swatted. CacaNito says thank you. The opportunity Apeks needed. Again, more smoke grenades for the squad. CacaNito still ready, taking this one by the hands. Very nice work from CacaNito, finally stopped. Is it too little too late? Perhaps it's not, because Rex found a second, that he's opened up that short position, trying to pull rotation. Someone's got to go and pick up the bomb, though. Is it going to be Wolfie? Is it going to be Rek? We can see that nawwk is towards top mid, so gambles are going to have to be made here by M80. Do they gamble towards B? Do they send the bomb through the apartments? Rek will fall finally. Wolfie's not really in position. 48 seconds. Gonna charge his way towards that A bomb site. Julies are out. Smoke is up and he is down. 7 apiece. Apeks are back in it.
Yeah, Apeks with a nice rotation. This was crazy from CacaNito, though. I think in terms of raw aim, he might be the best player on this Apeks team. That third shot was really well taken. Rek made a good move in the mid round here. I think the second kill especially impressive on that tight angle. But you could see M80 not quite ready for Apeks to already be rotated back into top mid. Looked like that oversight cost them. Last round of the first half then. We get early action. It's Swisher taking damage. Continue to stride forwards. Finally, he's been slowed down as he's down to 22 health.
Game got interesting real quick. Seen a few one-sided games in the opening days. Not the case here. Oh, maNkz just covering the angle there to see kyxsan. Maybe trying to punish the footsteps of Swisher. He was led into a trap. It's a 5-on-4 for M80 that they're happy to send it on. CacaNito has made his way here, but how many can he find? Jacob's here for support as well, but Rek will open up the A-bomb site in the meantime. They look fully committed on B, though, and it's working in their favor. Last man standing is STYKO on the A-bomb site. He has a long way to go to try and secure this round.
Has to go for it. At least he has a full set of nades, but that AWP holding could be very difficult. He's got a smoke up, so maybe he can smoke Banana and give this a go.
Smoke will be quite painful indeed, and there are enough people to watch the smoke. Also, he will walk to his doom, and M80 will lead at halftime. A promising start continues after the break.
Some real talk from my thoughts. Some real talk from my thoughts. Some real talk from my thoughts.
When I get advances, this increases chances. My life is like a prom, but there ain't no dances. I'm standing in this hall getting funny glances. I was raised as a youth, but was missing parents. I was raised by my granny, shit, I miss my granny. Hardly raised by my daddy, but I miss my daddy. Wasn't raised by my mother, but I miss my mother. I ain't get to know my mother, but I actually loved her. Strange. I made the studio my home. Every time I touch a microphone, I'm at home. Every time I hear a metrodome, I get in the zone. Every time I get into the zone, I'm usually all alone. Home is where the heart is, pop. It's where our art is. Usually goes the heart is, pop. It's where our art is, showing them that you are hip hop. Long as you finish, doesn't matter where you started. Home. When I win, I'm alone. When the wind blows in and I won't lie. Oh, at home, I get home, go home, get home, go home, get home, go home, get home.
Why? Love. So home is where the heart is, yeah. I said I'm in love with my hood, just know my love ain't lust. Hater said he had my chick, just know my brothers ain't touch. Don't be snitching on my clique and get my dog caged up. Look for smoke and get you all blazed up. Like a chimney, aggressive with the ace when I hit your face with the mini-me. Have to switch the plates when I use the K on the enemy. I shoot it's automatic like bad habits.
Second half is upon us. I love these camera shots because I just see over time the keyboards getting smaller. People going from full size to 10 kilos. 10 kilos to 65% or maybe even 60. 65% is the sweet spot though. You need your arrows, your dedicated arrows and a few buttons afterwards. What about my keybinds? Learn about the function layer. You don't need that full size nonsense. Have a look at these keyboard sizes these players are rocking at 60%, then a 10 kilos. Then I don't know, but more space is a thumbs up from me. Let's see what happens in the second pistol then. Often a back and forth as pistols can be. It's all about those headshots. Inferno, favorable to the Glocks. Not difficult to get close range and start spamming with those big magazines. CacaNito walking up banana, Swisher with the Julies. Always somebody rocking them. This time it will be Swisher. Everybody going fishing. Grenade getting the opening frag. It will be an answer though. 4 on 4. We see a rotation. Nice pop from Rek and he sees Apeks considering their options. Halfway up banana. Somewhat trapped in mid for the time being. 3 remain for Apeks. STYKO rounding the corner. Rek's not going to be static. He's not going to stand and hold a position, but he will emerge every so often. Try to find the right timing to catch somebody unawares, but nawwk is ready, shows the bomb. There's no response from M80, all holding their positions. You don't want to get caught in rotation, especially with a minute on the clock. Wolfie playing hide and seek in that graveyard position. The bomb will slowly go to join STYKO.
Happy to use the clock here, Apeks. 40 seconds remaining. Wolfie left low on health as the site anchor. He's trying to play a sneaky position in and around graveyard. But if he gets caught here, a round could be over very quickly. Smoke has gone into long. That might be an early warning for him. The Molly into pit means they should be focused on this angle. They're not looking, but no kill for Wolfie. A quick snap from STYKO. And now maNkz and malbs have a really tough task on their hands.
Race is on. Get there ASAP. No kit for these players. This is going to be a very low percentage scenario for them. STYKO has a quick look. Don't show him too much though. Needs to play off of his teammates now. They know they're walking into a trap, but what choice do they have? Apeks take the pistol. Score is tied immediately. We really do have a game on our hands here. Let's see how M80 respond. We saw the full force buy from Apeks having lost the pistol in the first half. Will M80 do the same?
Nade looked like it was dead on. Must have done big damage to CacaNito to get that kill. See the jump out, the quick turn from STYKO. Split the pistols. Apeks win the second half pistol. It is indeed that force buy from M80. Scout out from Wolfie, but the pace is going to be difficult to deal with. Warning shot onto jkaem, but just a tag as Apeks move into top mid.
Can they get any more tags though? Oh, the pop flash is here. Swisher still fishing. CacaNito and jkaem are somewhat vulnerable now, more vulnerable. The numbers are being thinned by Apeks. maNkz will show presence on the B bomb site. Close now with that 5-7. His crosshair placement was absolutely perfect. 1 versus 2 then. Wolfie's still tagging. He could win this. He could win this with the scout or the USP. This is incredibly awkward. Bomb makes his way towards B. STYKO forced to fall back. Not spotted. And Wolfie's he's got a 1v1 if he wants it. Where does he think the bomb is?
Looks like Wolfie will not be in the right position here. Close rounds, but Apeks will end up taking it. See what Wolfie can scavenge. Oh man, he was looking for the pistols. STYKO stole that away earlier. Is Apeks about to be into the lead? There is a dig for Wolfie. Some players close by though. They're all recovered now. Should be heard at this point. STYKO might try and deny this save, and indeed he will. STYKO having a great game of his own here. Has caught up to nawwk now on the fragging count. Really good sign for Apeks. Been very good in opening duels as well. nawwk and STYKO, some of the reliable players on this team showing up. jkaem as well. Now they just need to make sure they don't lose to another one of these low buys. M80 have very little to work with here.
Keep them broke. That'll be the goal for Apeks. Still a dangerous round then. M80 won some very unlikely ones on the T side. Sort of pop flash last round onto long once Apeks took position top mid. So there may be some shenanigans remaining. Actually, Rek is in the pit with a flashbang. You can see on the radar where the heat map is. Setting up for the same thing once again. Apeks just starting to show presence towards the top mid now. Trap has been activated. Wolfie's dealt with immediately. Here comes the flash. Half avoided. There's 2 kills in it though. And the bomb is now left exposed. maNkz is rotating in from that B bomb site. Trying to work together, delivering big headshots. They've really got their leg caught in this trap, Apeks. There is a flank on the flank though. CacaNito looking for maNkz. This is killing time. 30 seconds left. That bomb is still on the floor. maNkz realizes what's happening, but can't do anything about it. Rex now is repositioned, has the 1v1, can't win it this time. Damage has been done though. M80 still dangerous.
Yeah, man, those spams with the dig looking surprisingly dangerous here. Important kills back in the end. Just that flash really helping Swisher be able to get away with maybe more than he should have. And maNkz just able to spam away as well. CacaNito there with that flank, just about able to bring it back for his team. That damage could be relevant though, as M80 now have their full buy on board. See Wolfie going straight for that AWP again. While we're moving to top banana, Wolfie has not spotted the cross. So nawwk will establish this control early. M80 need to be careful. If they were to re-aggress, they could be in trouble, but instead, it's nawwk who goes into Wolfie, and the AWP finds the opener.
Not the best start for Apeks in this round. No complaints for M80 whatsoever. Round is looking very clean so far, and they need it to be, as they are lacking in money at this point. They need to survive with as many as they can. This will put them in a really good situation as well, especially if Apeks don't plant the bomb. 2v5, what will they choose to do with the remainder of their squad, Apeks? Will they be sacrificed to find some impact for the long run? kyxsan walking down second mid, so I do wonder if they'll just be saving here.
Maybe the right idea at this point. Teammates have a bit of money, so as long as you hold these 2 AKs, should be able to salvage a reasonable buy into the next. It's work for M80 though. Again, Wolfie has been very, very focused on getting that AWP out. It works for him in this round. The way that nawwk was swinging there into banana, not sure if he just wasn't aware of the AWP or was maybe thinking the CTs were playing a bit further back. He goes down early. The rest of the team able to follow.
Oh dear. Knife
Spicy.
out and all sorts. That was $12,000 down the drain. See a timeout from Apeks. Look, this one feels like either team could be winning this. That was a regrettable expense at the very end there for M80.
Yeah, I think maybe they wanted the AK. jkaem maybe playing ahead of the game, realizing they want that AK. Takes away a couple of players there. And that will tempt Apeks even further into this buy. I'm sure they were already likely to go for it. Look, you get, what, 3 AKs, a Galil? Good enough. And if you win this round, M80 are in trouble with their economy. Could be a big swing round here.
Very naughty lurking. Very fruitful. How long does he hold for? Nothing doing. Nobody wants to have a look. Wolfie's not shy though, as we can see. But the concern will rise for Boiler. Eventually he'll have to slink away. Apeks trying to avoid most of this early util. Only 2 smokes remaining for M80. Unless there's something on the floor. One of the last 2. Last one being in the hands of malbs towards B. You can see Apeks have been biding their time. Waiting for their execute to begin. As we saw Apeks on the CT side thwart the timing for M80, I don't know how much there is for M80 to do at this point. 50 seconds left and we see heavy presence from both squads towards long. Wolfie hasn't quite seen anybody wrap towards B though, and they could be in trouble on that bomb site.
Looks like maNkz is maybe repositioning, and that will give it away. jkaem spots Swisher. Damage done. Now they've got to be ready for this split onto the B site. jkaem with another kill. They're still going to commit to B, though, and there's still 2 CTs here. It's maNkz and malbs trying to work together, but they've lost one of those players. Now malbs has to go massive on this hold. Headshot angle maybe not favorable for him. The AK will best him. And a solid B split from Apeks. Looks like it will net them their 11th round and cause real issues for that CT economy.
Rek desperately trying to hold on to an MP9, and that won't happen either. completely outmaneuvered by Apeks. And that was a very comfortable round from Apeks. Allowed M80 to dump their utility. They didn't have anything left. They didn't have enough left to what timing of Apeks, as Apeks had done to them in some rounds prior on the first half. Hit their way into CT spawn unbeknownst to M80. That was really a terrible situation. And it became even worse. Complete wipeout of the economy as well. Suddenly, Apeks look comfortable.
Definitely. Oh, hang on. Pistols. Okay, STYKO deals with 2, but Wolfie was waiting. That P250 down in Boiler. It's decent damage early. M80 continue to be decent with these pistols. They've taken a gamble stack on A that might work.
The frags this keyboard coming for M80, and it might be another unlikely round. nawwk with the AWP versus 2. Scopes in early. Has he been heard? Still repositioning around that smoke. They haven't seen the bomb. It's in nawwk's hands, and they're both abandoning the bomb site. This is going to be so awkward. They've done it silently as well. They're going for a rotation around the bomb site, not necessarily towards B. Have they got the sound cues? They certainly have now, surely. He'll never see this one coming, nawwk. Smoking off that long position, and they'll make their way in from the back. Oh, he gets sandwiched as well. Bonus money with the bomb plant, but M80 have won a 3rd unlikely pistol round that keeps them well in the fight.
Yeah, very impressive from M80 here. Just that apartment stack works out. And even though STYKO was able to get 2 kills back, 1 man too many for him to be ready for. Wolfie just pops up from the Boiler. Even though he gets dealt with on the rotate back, there was rotation from M80 to allow them to get to the bomb site just in the nick of time. That's the shot from malbs. Actually, the smoke maybe not landing in entirely the right position, which helped. And again, frustration from Apeks. They've lost a couple of those rounds now. Their economy's a little awkward here. 2 maNkz in play for this one.
Super lights on util as well. Got to channel your inner Sanji in a round such as this. Fly out of Boiler with a pop flash and a maNkz. jkaem's first in. STYKO will be the swingman then. Playing to the advantages of their weaponry. Be careful about your timing here. They get caught with grenades in their hands, M80. That could be really rough indeed. kyxsan showing some presence towards B. It's been relatively ignored though by the forward positions of M80. There will be no rotation in that respect. Now, if jkaem drops in a Molotov, then things could change. Not really in position just yet, though. Apeks seem to have a feeling about this one. But they can hear the util being thrown, and CacaNito will walk to his doom. Wolfie trying to play the bait now. That's a painful existence, though. malbs must deliver a multi-frag, and he will. That's a great pop-up for nawwk. Wonderful work from malbs. 20 seconds on the clock, and there's nothing for STYKO to do. This one has slipped from the hands of Apeks, and so has their economy.
Showing us some of that raw skill that he's got for this team. That's one of the reasons they picked him up. Switching regions, coming over to a North American team, or mostly North American team. What a difference it's made. Damn, that is a crazy round, honestly, with that AK. I love how smooth the movement looked combined with his aim. It's always a joy to watch. And malbs is meant to be one of the star players on this squad. He's been their highest rated player when playing over in North America. I think when he's getting kills, you can see that they are high impact as well. And that's a really positive sign here. His 5th multi-kill of the map there. His next closest teammate, Wolfie and Rek, only have 2 multi-kills each. So malbs has been really important in winning some of those rounds for his team. And honestly, for Apeks, I think they're sitting here wondering how this is a tied game. It feels like they've been the better team. It feels like they've been in control. The M80 have stole a couple of low buys away. They've won 3 1vx's. Crazy play from malbs, and Apeks are actually in trouble now. They're on a low buy in this round. It scares me a little, top mid hold. They should be fine though. That'll do nicely. Oh no. Maybe it won't! STYKO finds a double, a triple with the maNkz. 3 entries onto A with a maNkz. What is that?
You cannot afford to have scenarios like that. A taste of their own medicine maybe in spectacular fashion. And a chance at an unlikely round. A round they've got no business winning. STYKO now posted up with the AWP. kyxsan is dropped, but there is a trade from CacaNito. He's got the urgency to deliver the goods here. I was actually baited with the spray. He baited the peek from CacaNito, but he's still standing. STYKO in the library, popping out. 1v1 now. He's got a kit as well. He just needs to find these kills. Oh boy, what a scary round. Unbelievable frags from STYKO with the maNkz. Even not winning the round, they plant the bomb, they frag for. That is a very sloppy round from M80. They'll win it, but they cannot afford to have more of those.
Flick up was so nice. And then he even tried to go for the AWP and still managed to adjust. That was such a good start from STYKO. The 3 bullets here for malbs, and he gets the clean headshot to bring the round back. That is now the 4th 1vx, the 4th clutch round M80 have won on this map. Puts them back into the lead. That was meant to be the easy round. Now they've got the full buy to deal with. Oh no!
Anti-flash not working out whatsoever. maNkz is still here though, delivering the grenades. He'll give them the present, but he's gonna die on his sword surely. He keeps moving forward. He's got something to say about this one. Apeks have disengaged, falling back and trying to hold on to their numbers. You can see CacaNito and nawwk very tagged indeed, not wanting to give M80 a way back into this one. They will disengage. There's plenty of time. A 5-on-3 will feel crushing for M80.
Oh man, I actually loved that play from maNkz. He had the rotate behind him, so he knew even if he goes down, it might just bait them into running into the 2 players on B. If he gets a kill or 2 beforehand, that could have been a nice trick, but instead, looks like STYKO might be able to find them in the back if they're not careful. Does he look back down mid? No, he doesn't. It's Swisher to get the kill. Does that open things up? Well, maybe. maNkz able to trade out nawwk, a 2v3 retake, and the bomb just now being planted.
Swisher's got a HE. Not sure if it's going to go in the right direction on this occasion. 2v3 though, they are thinking about their money. Rec will need a drop and they should be good if they can hold on to what they have here. This has turned into a very unpredictable game of Inferno now. I'm not really sure who's more likely to win. They're both capable of these unlikely rounds where they don't really have much coming into it. Are you leaning towards either side right now?
I don't think so. I think you're right. This is so hard to read right now. I think the entire game has felt very scrappy, honestly. So that makes it difficult to know at any point, even if there is a low buy in play, who's going to come out on top. Maybe you would lean Apeks. I feel like they have been better in the gun rounds, but gotta wait and see here. M80 now with little money in the bank. So again, a pretty important round for them here. If they lose this, this could be the end of their streak, the end of their run on this map.
An anti-flash well and truly did not work on Banana. And Apeks are the nerds. They've got the attention to detail. They will find a way. There's an edge. Wolfie battle sniper mode. Position unknown for now because Rek is the one who is delivering the goods. Look at the timing of this flashbang. Wolfie here to trade, but kyxsan will do the same. Bombs on the floor, 2v2, but only one's on the bomb side. That's maNkz. malbs is miles away, but maNkz will be enough, delivering both, delivering in the 1 versus 2. Beautiful work, very calm indeed, and M80 are in the lead.
You see M80 consistently running these pretty aggressive setups on their CT side, and it feels quite all in early in the round. They start having trades back and forth, but this time the fact that maNkz is rotated over from B makes such a big difference. Look at the impact he gets here. Really quick kill on the first player, allows him to adjust onto the second. Apeks maybe not fully expecting him to be on the bomb site already. Of early nade damage as we still have a buy from Apeks, but it is limited. The 2 AKs into this round. Moving into top mid early though. No real noise made. This could be difficult for M80 to read here. Oh, jkaem's feeling it on these entries.
Wonderful work. There's presence in library already. Rek is trying to play as best he can, and Swisher, of course, is delivering through the frame of the court in library. Gives his team an advantage again. Swisher and Rek on that A bomb side. Rotation isn't coming from the remainder. Still time for Apeks to fall back. Nothing noise now as smokes are up in a short position and the balcony as well. maNkz has made his way over. maNkz, Swisher, and Rek then on this A-bomb site. The Apeks have cut noise, so hold position. They've heard Rek in the pit. STYKO dropping in though. He's had so much damage. nawwk and kyxsan both low. Trying to hold on. This is not going to be easy. 2 Galils versus M80. Especially with that AK-47. It's got 2 already. They've also got the kits. They can take their time. Can find their pacing. Look on the site, kyxsan will be in that pit position under the balcony. Swisher moves into the sandwich. Smokes are up, clock is ticking. Looking for a second is kyxsan. 1v1 now. Swisher doesn't have a kit. He's going to find this kill, but he can't. And we are tied again.
The in-game leader for Apeks stepping up, sitting in that mini pit position. And it's just a great angle to work with as you hear those players run towards the site. You can just pop up and become really difficult to hit. That's the entry from jkaem. He's been pretty damn good on this T side at just forcing the issue. You see kyxsan, he almost got the transfer straight away. nawwk getting 1 kill in the site was so important. kyxsan can control when he wants to slide back, counter straight forward. Here's the player running at him. He gets the drop on him. All tied up again, but this time M80. Well, their economy is a sad sight right now. They could full save and maybe get a pretty good buy for the next, but they don't want to. They're going for the full force. They've been winning these rounds all map long. Now they've got to do it as we get towards crunch time.
Can they do it when they have to, though? Although it did get them this far in the first place. Bomb left inside T-spawn. Keep an eye on that as the round progresses. Swing from Rek, and maybe a third man will stay towards B for the time being. Very chunky grenade indeed. A take of banana then as 3 remain over towards B for M80. CacaNito saying hello though. Apeks have no flashes left. They've managed to get a kill through the smoke though, which will certainly help. There are smokes, but no flashes remain for Apeks, interestingly, in this one.
And no mollies either. Some of those awkward close range angles can be hard to clear, especially on banana.
Ooh, this is an interesting one. maNkz looking to get some more inbox spam in. We've got Wolfie towards B with the MP9 and Rek towards A with the MP9 versus 3. All you need is a surprise angle, and who knows what could happen. STYKO's going to go fishing over towards that B bomb. Wolfie tries to find some pre-fire. The bomb was on the way. Now it certainly isn't with 36 HP, but that's only one of the remainder. And there are 20 seconds to get this bomb planted. Rek could have a very good angle. jkaem is creeping though, going towards Graveyard. He's raising line. He's got the sound fuse. Look at that swing from jkaem. He's had some big frags, and that's certainly one of them.
And Wolfie do smoke up in his face. That should deny every opportunity he has here. He walks through that. He should be a dead man. There's a gap, but jkaem wins the duel. Apeks up to 14. And remember, that was the full investment from M80. Their money still sucks. They nearly broke through in this round. These crossfires on Banana look like they could be good. And Apeks split up. They give M80 the chance to get a further frag here. Wolfie delivers. But that kill from jkaem, you're right. This was so important. Looks up at just the right time. Great quick reaction. Apeks into the lead. And it is the full eco from M80. They're playing for overtime.
Oh, please throw those grenades. Please throw the nades. Oh, here they come! Oh my days, and there's a knife kill as well. What is happening? What in the blazes is going on? Look at Fred, they're all coming before. Wow. Apeks are... Oh god, they really got put in a meat grinder that time. They got turned into pepper armies.
There's no way. Look at Apex's money. Now Apeks are screwed. How does this happen? Every time! Apeks just can't beat pistols! How is there a knife in the mix? What is going on?
What a round. What a round. Okay, we need to focus on the future because holy potatoes. I'm still struggling to process. Apeks in a rough spot now. jkaem just walked to his doom. Had a bullet help him on the way. Not a great start. Apeks falling to pieces. Holy, how do you even keep your mental in the right position when that happens? Imagine the comms in that round. Nades, nades, knife. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know. They're probably in silence right now.
They're hoping for some way into this round, but M80 playing much further back this time. They realize they've got the man advantage. They realize there are a couple of weak weapons in play as well. Contact play could still be scary for M80 here. They're not going to be able to use their nades proactively. With how far up Apeks are, this could get real dicey.
Still a chance then. There are CTs here though. Few less now. That flashbang should have been the help they were needed. Oh, Wolfie, a swing and a miss. This is falling to pieces for M80 now. No one wants to win. 3 on 3. Here on the way in. I think he was considering throwing that smoke, maybe as a bait, but it would have cut off all of his teammates. Swisher just about delivering there. 2 of the 3 with kits. HE lands in the right place, but there is more work to do. Trying to split these defenses now, but kyxsan will have an angle. 1v1 nawwk just needs to stay alive. So awkward. The AWP versus the rifle. And Apeks managed to turn it around after losing a player early. After basically force buying into that one, they still make it to map point. I can't believe it.
What a wild game. There is no way to know what's going to happen next. nawwk gets so deep into the bomb site, he gets the initial entry. As you said, that flash looks so good, but kyxsan somehow gets the kill still. And nawwk nearly at a 30 bomb. He gave the chance to the AWP on the other side, but AWP shot missed. nawwk delivers. Just the second tactical timeout taken by M80 ahead of round 30. And this buy will at least be a little better than that previous one that they were somehow able to win. Gonna have 2 premium rifles. Still weaknesses into the last round of regulation. They really have brought the NACS to Pro League, and I love it.
Absolute chaos. Fantastic stuff. Fighting tooth and nail. And the question is, have Apeks learned enough lessons from all these messy buys from M80? Starting to move down now. Swisher collects 2. Off to the races. 4 on 3 for M80 in a very limited round. How do Apeks respond to this?
Top mid stack as well from M80. A lack of utility. Maybe they just want to take a proactive position in this round. No kit either, so they want to see if they can work in that choke point. Re-smoke on Banana will help stall out any potential play there. Now M80 are adjusting their setup. He's gone back into CT spawn. They go aggressive, and STYKO gets 1 and stays alive.
maNkz got a very important position. CacaNito trying to trade, but carrying the bomb as well. And of course, we are not done with this one just yet. Nothing separating the teams. We go to overtime. It is the rough buys for both squads that keep on delivering. This is a hell of a game.
Just came out of nowhere. maNkz with a triple from that short position, having to turn around to the apartments for the final frag. He lines up the first couple beautifully. Oh, that transfer was exquisite from Swisher. That's what put them in the good position in the first place. And look at maNkz just going back and forth on that angle. Even able to steal away that kill from wolfie. Overtime it is. Damage early. Banana being contested, at least with utility. It's a bit of damage both ways. M80 again have one of these really forward setups they've been liking. That leaves them with 4 on A and only malbs solo on that B site.
Body for short. Takes some, but not all of the angles away, as we can see. Swisher having a look. STYKO could be caught in that bench position. Indeed, he will be. Swisher seeing nothing in towards mid. Will raise alarm bells for the B-bomb site. Apeks realize their information has been compromised, and in they go. maNkz has already made his way towards that coffin position. malbs is still lurking on the site itself. Apeks getting a bit slow, but kyxsan's in a very strong position. maNkz will trade him 3 on 3. Bomb not planted just yet, but the bomb site has been taken now. CacaNito planting. CT's already here, and the fragging just keeps on coming. wolfie needs to get sharper in this overtime with that AWP. Very strong angle for CacaNito. He goes in the front way, and jkaem will deliver on him, leaving Rek in the clutch. No clutch this time. Apeks first blood in overtime.
Another good round from jkaem. The consistent stars delivering for Apeks. Both nawwk and jkaem have had big moments. It's the initial kill from Swisher, but I love this play from kyxsan. He realizes we're down in a 4v5. We've seen that they've gone aggressive towards A. I need to take a risk, get into CT, and just assume that B is going to be a weaker bomb site. It does enough to draw players away from the site itself. Allows them to cut off the rotate. Oh, look at maNkz sending it down mid. STYKO needs to be ready, but he's not. maNkz will find him.
Great time to turn up to Eve, and CacaNito is dropped as well. 4 on 3 for M80. Tries to keep the numbers up, but nawwk has other ideas. 3 on 3, kyxsan standing with 5 HP now, just about surviving in that banana position, trying to keep some real estate for Apeks. Fast-moving rounds here in the first map of our opening series. First game of the day on Stream B as well. Certainly one of the most action-packed first games we have had on Stream B so far. Not done yet. Minutes on the clock for Apeks.
3v3 should favor them. They have utility. Worst case scenario, they're going to run into 2 CTs. They do run into B. It's an AWP, and there's a flash from Swisher to help once Wolfie fires. That could be really nice for them.
Oh! How does he escape? How is he alive? Wolfie's missed quite a few shots recently. He could be the difference maker if he gets back on target. Still standing for now, 3-on-2. 30 seconds for Apeks. kyxsan behind enemy lines. But Rek is still rotating towards that A-bomb site. They realize that something might be up here. Wolfie will remain in position. Orb versus Orb then. Wolfie misses again. The bomb's on the way in the meantime, and kyxsan will deliver the goods. Where has Wolfie gone with these AWP shots?
Oh, and Rek, I think a little sigh because he realizes how hard this is going to be. He's just now rotating in. It's 2 AWPs against him. At least he has some utility. Maybe he could smoke off an angle. But I think he's going to want to walk in dry and catch a player off guard. That could go against him here with these AWPs holding. It's Apeks with another round win. M80 having chances in these rounds, but like you said, just not getting them over the line, missing at crucial moments. Now Apeks in full control here in overtime.
Very nice from kyxsan. It's going to be so hard once that Tech 9 comes out as well. 2 from 2 for Apeks. Let's see if they can make it 3. Would be a monster position to finish the half with. And the exchange of util on Banana is here. Very deep grenade. Worthwhile. Delivered more than he took standing in that molly. Nice timing from M80. Not quite rewarded though. jkaem showing presence. That will bait to focus towards Boiler, but the flashbang is there. Nothing is assumed by M80. Little games being played by Apeks.
Wow. CacaNito having a tough time on Banana, but he somehow still gets a kill. Trades favoring Apeks. The aggression from M80 not paying off. And what can Swisher do here? Stuck behind a smoke. He may feel like he just has to take the risk. He gets 1. He almost gets 2, but STYKO denies. And now this B site is wide open.
Wolfie, the last man standing then. 1 versus 3 to not go 0-3 in this half of overtime. Feels like the game is slipping away from M80 once again. A slippery game for both squads, but 3-0, 3 game points for Apeks. Surely they convert it now.
Looking good for them. They've had that composure here into overtime. And listen, they were winning more of the gun rounds in regulation. The problem was they kept losing to the low buys. But in overtime, it turns out there's no low buys, and it's actually working out nicely for Apeks. They win all 3. And now they only need 1 out of the next 3 on CT side. As for M80, their T side was pretty fast-paced back in the first half. Let's see if they stick to the same. It looks like they might.
Many sudden rounds towards top mid. Not on this occasion, though. They've held on to almost all of their util, M80. Let's see how the challenge goes then. Challenge of map control, of taking top Banana. See CacaNito lurking towards top mid. But for now the focus is Banana for M80. Denial of information. But first they need to clear those sandbags.
Forward. There's a flash being prepared by kyxsan alongside a smoke. He goes aggressive. The transfer not quite there. Swisher could be in trouble. It's kyxsan with the transfer, and he'll slip back with a big advantage for his team.
Very good timing. nawwk is dependable with the AWP in this particular game of Inferno. 4v1 situation for Apeks. Making things very oppressive indeed for M80. Wolfie creeping around the smoke, best he can. So much more for him to do though, down to 12 HP as well. STYKO will put him out of his misery. 19-15 then for Apeks. Overtime it was, and overtime is where they came to life and ran away with the rest of the game.